Thank you very much. We now have the honor of welcoming Dr. Stephen McLeod, who is the CEO of American Academy of Ophthalmology. We will kindly request him to say a few words before we present him with the gold medal. Dr. Stephen? Yeah.
To the committee executive, to the meeting organizers, to distinguished guests, thank you very much for the honor of being here today on behalf of the American Academy of Ophthalmology. I'd like to extend our warm welcome, to our warm thanks to all of you, and our warmest greetings. We all recognize that the problems that we face in ophthalmology are global, and the solutions must be global. And the partnerships that we're able to establish across the globe with the American Academy of Ophthalmology, especially with entities as productive and as creative and as innovative as our colleagues in India, is something that benefits all of us. And we very much look forward to our continued collaboration as we address these problems of ophthalmology and the growing global challenges that we see in our patients who need the very best care in eye care extended. Addressing this together, I know that we will all continue to meet the needs of these patients, and we again thank you for your collaboration with the American Academy of Ophthalmology, and again thank you for allowing me to be here on their behalf.
We'll just honor him with a gold medal. Can you please, Stephen? Thank you very much. Before we proceed on with the other medals, I'll just request Namrata. Professor Namrata is the Chairman Scientific Committee, All India Ophthalmological Society. She'll just be talking about AIOS and IARSI.
Thank you, sir. Shri Anil Kumar Bachuji, Honorable Chief Guest, Minister of Health and Wellness, Government of Mauritius. Guests of honor, Shri Palanivel, Thiagarajan ji, Minister for Information Technology and Digital Services, Government of Tamil Nadu. Dr. Aarti Ganesh, Pro Chancellor, Wells University. Dr. Amar Agarwal, Dr. Partha Vishwas, Dr. Mohan Rajan, Dr. Maipal Sathe, Dr. Stephen McLeod, and other dignitaries on the dais as well as off the dais. It is truly an honor and privilege to be standing before you and to be addressing this August gathering. And like every year, again, this IRSI meeting has been again is going to have a very resounding success, with more than 3,500 delegates plus who have registered for this conference. Amar has always looked at the international borders, whether it is surgeries, whether it is delegates, whether it is speakers, and I think this is something which we all have learned from him, even at AIOS. And thank you, Amar, for all your techniques, including the glued IOL, the single pass phospho-pupilloplasty, and I think very importantly the PDEC. PDEC, that is the pre-desmoid endothelial keratoplasty, about which
another new technique which we are going to show now, live surgery. Actual surgery will show live from Agarwal Hospital directly to the hall will be pinhole surgery madri, in which yarko front cornea damage irukku, we can avoid eye transplantation and make the eye like a pinhole. The conference inauguration another by Mr. Anil Kumar Bachu, our Health Minister of Mauritius, and our special guests of honors were Dr. Aarti Ganesh, and our Information Technology Minister. Next to me here is Dr. Stephen McLeod, President and CEO of American Academy of Ophthalmology. This AAO, நான் சொல்றது, largest body in the world of eye doctors which educates people everywhere. Another thing நம்ம கிட்ட இங்க இருக்கு, mainly is to teach doctors from all over the world how to do புது techniques எப்படி பண்ணணும். That is the main aim. I would also like to thank the Tamil Nadu government, our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Stalin, for always helping us increase healthcare in India and in Tamil Nadu. Sir, I want to thank you personally for all what you are doing, sir. So, latest technologies inga irukku. நம்ம பக்கத்துல இங்க Dr. Maipal Sachdev from Delhi, Dr. Satanshu Mathur, and leading eye doctor from Chennai, Dr. Mohan Rajan. So, all in all, this 2-day conference, now we are going to educate and teach people latest techniques in eye surgery. Thank you very much. Sir, would you like to speak something, say, Tamil? Thank you. Yaar pesno?
Minister.
Minister wants to go. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, it's in Tamil, so I thought I'll just finish it and cover it up.
Short and sweet.
Thank you.
Down drastically, because also not only donor corneas coming down, also as the procedure is comparatively easy and safer compared to a full keratoplasty, perhaps it will pick up much easier and faster by a normal surgeon. I'd like to thank each of you for coming for this conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amar. As we all know, Amar is really the force behind the Agarwal Eye Hospitals, as also bringing India onto the international ophthalmological map. The IARSI conference that's held every year is basically largely dependent on what Amar does and how he takes this forward. Well, I'll now have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Partha Biswas, who is again a superstar in ophthalmology in India. He is the current president of All India Ophthalmological Society. Partha, please look forward to your address and words of encouragement. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And I thank ISI for giving this opportunity to All India Ophthalmological Society and the delegates coming from distant parts of the country and the world today for the enlightenment and the showcase of Indian ophthalmology. Today, Indian ophthalmology is at par with the rest of the world, and it has crossed borders, it has crossed boundaries, and it has been able to bring the international ophthalmology to India, as with the hub or the ACRS that is going to be held in India this year. We also take a great pride that we are the largest body of life member society of ophthalmologists, 28,000 in the world. That's the largest in the world. And we speak volumes because with India is such a great country, such a huge country, it's actually a subcontinent. And ophthalmology, how we practice the problems of ophthalmology, as well as the solutions to ophthalmology that we give in India, is something that can be implemented anywhere and everywhere in the world. This year, as a presidential project, we have undertaken eye screening for school-going children for the coverage of refractive errors as well as assessment of the refractive errors. And this is specifically because is going to become a pandemic, if it is not already there. Nearly 50% of the Asia-Pacific individuals are going to be myopic by 2050. And this is a very big challenge to us. We have taken up this challenge and we need to tell our policymakers, our government, what is to be done so that the pandemic of myopia can be curbed. And within a year, we will have our reports ready and we will be able to tell not only the Indian government, but also everywhere to the world that this is how we should do to curb myopia and the pandemic thereof. I thank all of you, I thank the delegates, I thank the chief guest who has been so gracious to come to India. I thank the guests of honor, and I thank every one of you to be a part of this wonderful gathering of our understanding. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Partha. I'll now request Professor Dr. T.P. Lahane, Padam Shri Awardee, who was heading the JJ Hospital in Mumbai. The entire group has been instrumental in uplifting work and done a lot of community work, to please say a few words.
Thank you, Mayapal. Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Guest of Honor, Dr. Amar, dignitaries on dais, foreign faculties, media persons, delegates and friends. The IRI-SI progress is just because of the Amar and Mayapal. With others, they have made so much of the progress. Secondly, the Amar, I think the whatever innovations comes, every year there is one innovation, and we must salute Amar, who has made this ophthalmology, Indian ophthalmology as a world ophthalmology, and he is doing very good in the ophthalmic field. Secondly, here we see all foreign faculty giving the lectures. I just now the Partha told about the myopia. I want to say something about the problem which is definitely occurring, that is about the mobile use. So this mobile use will be in the next, you can say in 20 years, we may get myopia. We can solve it, but mobile use we can't solve it. So this is causing, now you will see so many people. So they can see all the trade. Now they are manufacturing you can say the tears more than the antibiotics, and that is because of the mobile. So we all should come forward and do something for this mobile use. Otherwise, I think we will develop the dry eye since the birth of the child. Thank you, Amar. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Lahane. I now have the proud privilege of introducing the various awardees for the international gold medals. As we all know that there are several people who have done yeoman service, outstanding service in promoting the field of cataract and refractive surgery across the globe. We have already honored Dr. Stephen McLeod, who is the Chief Executive Officer of American Academy of Ophthalmology and Professor and Chair Emeritus of Department of Ophthalmology, University of California, San Francisco. May I have the first awardee, Dr. Aba Amin. Dr. Aba Amin is a teaching professor, Chief of Complex Anterior Segment Surgery at Westchester Medical Center in New York. Yeah. She has a double specialty, trained in cornea refractive surgery and glaucoma, and has been trained at Mass Eye and Ear Infirmary and New York Eye and Ear Infirmary. She brings a wealth of experience in cataract surgeries, corneal transplant and glaucoma treatment. A big round of applause for Dr. Aba Amin. Next, I have the honor of calling Dr. Anas Anbari from UK. Unfortunately, he cannot be here, so instead Naja will please have to take the gold medal in his place. Thank you very much. I now call upon Dr. Ashraf Armia from Egypt. He is the founder and medical director of Ashraf Armia Eye Clinic, Egypt, and specializes in cataract, cornea, and refractive surgery. He is on the editorial board of ISRS Multimedia Library and reviewer of Journal of Cataract and Refractive Surgery. Congratulations and thank you very much, Dr. Ashraf, for being with us. I now have the pleasure to call on the dais Dr. Biran Mekpara from USA. He is the director of refractive surgery and co-chief of cornea service at Wills Eye Hospital in Philadelphia. He is a cataract, LASIK and cornea surgeon. Thank you very much, Dr. Biran, for being with us and congratulations. I now have the honor to ask the chief guest and the guest of honor to please honor Dr. Cosimo Mazzato. Professor Cosimo Mazzato, PhD, is Associate Professor of Ophthalmology, Department of Ophthalmology, University of Vienna, Italy. He is the Director and founder of Siena Cross-Linking Center in Siena, Italy, and he is the CEO of Oculo Medical Vision, Italy. Thank you very much. May I now have the honor to call upon the dais Dr. Deborah Ristved, a third-generation ophthalmologist based in Alexandria, Minnesota, specializing in cataract, glaucoma, and oculoplasty. She has 14 years in practice and is dedicated to innovation and education, remains committed to improving patients' quality of life through tailored vision solutions. Can I now ask to come upon the dais a frequent visitor to India and a friend of Indian ophthalmologist, Lisa Arbisser. She is an adjunct professor at the Moran Eye Center, Department of Ophthalmology and Visual Sciences, and she specializes in opera music also, right? Yeah. University of Utah, Lisa is well known for teaching complex cataract surgery, complications, avoidance and management. Congratulations, Dr. Lisa, and thank you very much for joining us. May I now request on the dais Dr. Migul Recici from Italy. His main activity is focused on cataract and refractive surgery and medical retina. Specialist again in cross-linking of parasurgical and parasitical treatment of keratoconus and ectatic diseases. Research activities are actually focused on corneal accelerated cross-linking for development of new techniques and materials. Thank you very much and congratulations. May I now call upon the dais Dr. Nandini Venkateshwaran. She is a cornea, cataract and refractive surgery and an assistant professor in the Harvard Medical School and Mass Eye and Ear Infirmary, one of the pinnacles of ophthalmology. Her expertise lies in advanced surgical procedures for a wide range of conditions to cornea, cataract and refractive surgery. Thank you very much, Dr. Nandini, and congratulations. Now I wish to call upon the dais Professor of Ophthalmology, Dr. Özlem Evren Kemer, Education and Administrative Director of Ophthalmology Clinic, University of Health Sciences, Ankara, from Turkey. Congratulations and thank you for being with us. I'll now call upon the dais Sabzan Al-Bayati, who is a renowned ophthalmologist and anterior segment surgeon with over 25 years of experience. He specializes in cataract, refractive and corneal surgeries and is celebrated for his expertise in advanced laser vision correction techniques. Thank you very much. And we now have one of the leaders of, these are in alphabetical order though, Dr. Uday Devgan. Dr. Uday Devgan from Beverly Hills. He has the largest numbers of followers on his teaching videos on how to do things right in cataract and avoid complications. Dr. Uday, thank you very much for being with us, and he is one of the known doctors of doctors. And finally, Dr. Vanessa Pongo, who is the medical director of Pongo Laser Vision, ophthalmologist, refractive surgeon, cornea and cataract specialist from Peru. Now we have the privilege of calling on the dais the Indian awardees who have done again fantastic service towards the advancement of ophthalmology and in particular intraocular implant and refractive surgery fields. May I have Dr. Jagdish Rana. So Jagdish Rana from Gujarat, a big round of applause. We all know him as somebody who is really steering the entire ophthalmology fraternity in Gujarat and in India. I'll now request on the dais Dr. Manoj Mathur, who is the treasurer of All India Ophthalmological Society. He comes from Hyderabad and is doing really fantastic work for all the ophthalmologists at large. Dr. Manoj Mathur, may I present to the dignitaries Dr. Manoj Mathur from Hyderabad. I now wish to call on the dais Colonel Jaya Kaushik from Lucknow. Colonel Jaya Kaushik, please. Again, a gifted surgeon and somebody who is doing very well in the field of ophthalmology and upcoming and a great surgeon. And finally, I'll wish to call on the dais Dr. Vijay Raghavan from Coimbatore. Dr. Vijay Raghavan, please. Again, somebody who has contributed massively to the field of ophthalmology and is doing great service. So with that, we end with the felicitation and the award ceremony for both the international and the national ophthalmologists who have done great service. I'll please stay back on the dais. I'll just request all of you to do the release of the book by Dr. Navneet Toshniwal. This is the second edition of Simplified Phacoemulsification by the chief guest. Dr. Navneet, as we all know, has done great work in ophthalmology and in phacoemulsification, and his books are really something that is cherished by both the beginner and the expert in the field of phacoemulsification. Thank you, honored guest, for doing the honors. We have with us Dr. Aarti Ganesh, who is BSc, MCA, MEd, CIDT, PhD and the Pro Vice Chancellor of Wells University. She is the Managing Trustee of the Wells Group of Institution. She is a distinguished educationist, visionary leader and a philanthropist. As a Pro Vice Chancellor of Wells University and Managing Trustee of Wells Group, she oversees 52 institutions across India and abroad, and is nurturing over 50,000 students with a team of 7,700 staff. Her leadership spans diverse domains: education, healthcare, hospitality and media, and she has launched pioneering initiatives like Kindle Kids in Singapore, led international expansion and championed the causes such as women empowerment, inclusive education and community health. She has been honored with several prestigious awards, and Dr. Aarti embodies holistic development and continues to inspire transformation in every field she touches. May I request you, ma'am, for your words of encouragement for the IIRSI conference delegates, please.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. This is how I begin all my speeches, by saluting the teachers, because it is through our gurus we learn to see the world, not just with our eyes but with understanding. In many ways, everyone gathered here are also gurus. You don't just restore sight, you guide people back to clarity, confidence and purpose. What greater service to humanity than helping others see again. It's truly a privilege to stand before such a distinguished gathering. Honorable Minister Palanivel Thiagarajan, at the outset, I extend my warm welcome to our Chief Guest, Shri Anil Kumar Bacho, Honorable Minister of Health and Wellness from the Government of Mauritius, and all other dignitaries, dear doctors on stage, Dr. Amar Agarwal, Dr. Manipal, and Sachet Mathur sir. I would also like to thank the entire IRRSA team for this incredible honor. When I first received this invitation, I was both delighted and slightly puzzled. What is the connection possibly between an educationist like me and a room full of ophthalmologists? After all, I spend my days navigating report cards and curriculum, while you navigate the delicate structure of the eye. But then I found a perfect bridge between our worlds in Tamil verse. Kannin thunayallal oliyeri vaatral, mannin thuvayai thunai. Without the support of the eye, there is no knowledge of light. Just as without clarity, even wisdom cannot guide. What profound thought in just a couple of lines. It reminded me that vision and learning are deeply connected. You give people the ability to see the world. We as educators give them the tool to understand it. We both illuminate lives, one through sight and other through insight. As a Sanskrit verse beautifully puts it, Netram, Jnana Netram, Uchyate. The eyes are the gateway of knowledge. As educationists, with 30 years of experience, with 2 medical colleges and with 48 students in our group, I have witnessed firsthand how students with uncorrected vision often struggle to keep pace with their peers. This is not only affects their academic performance, but also their confidence and motivation. Without timely intervention, these struggles can sadly lead to disengagement and even dropping out sometimes. That's why your work is so critical, not just to health, but to hope, learning and opportunity. Today, as I look at this incredible gathering of global experts from, I think, all around the world, I am both humbled and inspired. IRRSA has created a platform that goes beyond borders to bring together the sharpest minds to help the world and serve better. This gathering is not just about cutting-edge technology or surgical precision, it's about sharing, mentoring and evolving to become a better doctors. I must also congratulate Dr. Amar Agarwal's sEyeHospital and IRRSA for not only hosting such a well-curated event. Why don't we give a such big round of applause to the entire team of doctors here for keeping the spirit of continuous learning alive. Whether you talk about ophthalmology or the latest technique, this is truly a celebration of knowledge, skill and vision. Allow me to share a small story. A young boy once visited a sculptor and asked, "How do you make such a beautiful idols from a block of stone?" The sculptor smiled and said, "The beauty is already inside. I am just removing what that does not belong." The dear doctors is the power of your work. You doesn't just correct vision, you reveal potential. And that, I believe, is the common thread that binds our professions. I would like to end with a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the powerful weapon with you can change the world. But education cannot happen in darkness. With your skills and patience, thousands around the world can now read, learn and transform their future because you brought light into their lives. On behalf of every educator who knows the joy of a child discovering the world through their eyes, and every family whose dreams are rekindled through restored vision, I thank you. May you continue to be the light in someone's darkness and clarity in someone's confusion and the vision behind the better world. Thank you once again for having me here. Thank you, doctors. My salute to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Aarti Ganesh, for the encouraging word. May I request Dr. Ragini to please give her a memento on behalf of IIRSI as a token of our love and appreciation. Dr. Ragini, as we all know, ex-professor from JJ, Mumbai. I'll now request the honored guest, who is the Minister for IT from Tamil Nadu. He holds an advanced degree in Operation Research, Engineering Psychology and Financial Management from prestigious institutions including University at Buffalo and MIT Salon. A patent holder in financial systems, he has served as the MLA from Madurai Central since 2016. Formerly Tamil Nadu's Finance Minister, he currently serves as Minister for IT and Digital Services. Sir, may I request you to kindly share a few words of wisdom for the delegates of IIRSI.
Honorable Minister for Health and Wellness of Mauritius, Shri Anil Kumar Bachu, fellow guest of honor, Dr. Thiagarajan, the many distinguished ophthalmologists and specialists in your profession on the stage, starting with the gold medal winner today, Dr. Stephen McLeod, and the pioneer of bringing these techniques in Tamil Nadu and for the world, Dr. Amar Agarwal, the many officers of the Intraocular Implanted Refractive Surgery Association, the many distinguished awardees, both Indian and international, at this event today, and all of the delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for being here. We are very thrilled that you are in Chennai, in our state. Dr. Thiagarajan wondered why she was asked to be here. I have no such doubt. The Chief Minister asked me to step in because he was not able to make it due to other commitments. So I'm here, of course, on his directive. But I'm also here because I'm very happy to participate for a few reasons. The first being that, as the Chief Minister says, education and health are his two eyes, and that's what he uses as the analogy, eyes. So in that sense, I'm thrilled to be at an event that imparts education about the health of eyes and about the correction of eyes, and is a pioneering event. It's now running for many years in Tamil Nadu. For those of you who are not that familiar, you know Tamil Nadu is a pioneer in many aspects, in education, in medicine, in ophthalmology, and it is now increasingly a center for medical tourism, drawing people not just to Chennai, but to Madurai, Coimbatore, Salem, Trichy, etc. We have the highest number of government medical colleges and the highest number of government medical seats and beds, and part of that, of course, is the specialization that you all are very prominently representing here. Our focus on the eye goes back in government policy for decades. When our previous Chief Minister, our party leader, Palanivel, was in office, we introduced a pitam called Annually Pitam, which was a mass campaign to reach over 700,000 people and provide cataract surgeries, vision correction and awareness. It continued, actually that was 1972, then in 2009 we expanded it to school children, and now under our Chief Minister we have expanded it even further and taken a very comprehensive approach, including universal screening of newborns, check for retinopathy in prematurity, and preterm children, and then of course many other advantages. Today Tamil Nadu is a pioneer for many reasons. On the government side we have done a lot of things. Private enterprises like Dr. Agarwal and his many initiatives have had a big impact. My own friends in Madurai of the sEyeHospital group have done a lot of pioneering work and are using AI, pioneered with partnered with Google to do a lot of detection and prediction. And about annual awards. So I know we have a surefit of wonderful institutions in this space. My own personal career, when I was Senior Managing Director at a global bank, our charity, which we put the bulk of our money in, was called Seeing is Believing. It was Standard Chartered Bank, and we did this around the world. And so I came as a believer in the value of providing early and relatively low-cost intervention and support. As an opposition member of the Legislative Assembly, we started running camps in Madurai, where we provided tens of people with access to the government cataract surgeries they otherwise entitled to, but simply couldn't reach, and hundreds of individuals with spectacles. So with all this as the background, though I was sent here by diktat, I still say I'm very happy to be here and see many aspects of this conference.
Tamil Nadu, Dr. Atif Ganesh, Pro-Chancellor, Welsh University, Dr. Sadanshu Mathur, President of IIRSI, Dr. Mahipal Kadir, Chairman of Scientific Committee, Professor Amar Garwal, Secretary General of IIRSI, respected members of medical community, sisters and brothers. Good morning to all of you. The most precious thing in the world is, and perhaps is the world itself. And how do we come to know and appreciate this world? Through the gift of vision. The vibrant colors of our natural landscapes, the joyful expressions of our children, the written word that empowers minds, all of these experiences are made possible by sight. It is through our eyes that we understand, connect with, and shape the world around us. Today we gather not only to celebrate this miraculous gift, but also to reaffirm our collective responsibility to protect it, restore it, and where it has been lost, and make quality eye care a reality for everyone, regardless of geography, income, or circumstance. As Minister of Health and Wellness in Mauritius, it is both an honor and responsibility to share with you the progress we are making in the field of ophthalmology and the vision we are shaping for the future of eye care in our country. Mauritius is proudly considered a welfare state, and healthcare is entirely free in public institutions for all Mauritian citizens and residents. This includes access to primary, secondary, and specialized medical services delivered through a well-structured network of facilities across the island. Care is provided without charge in public hospitals and clinics, ensuring that no one is denied treatment due to financial hardship. The healthcare infrastructure comprises 5 major regional hospitals, which are supported by tertiary care institutions, as well as a wide-reaching network of mediclinics, area health centers, and community health centers that deliver care closer to where people live. This integrated system forms a foundation of our public health delivery model, including ophthalmic services. Ophthalmology is a vital component of this system. In Mauritius, thousands of citizens depend on timely and quality eye care for their daily functioning, independence, and dignity. Sight-saving treatment is not a luxury. It is a necessity that directly affects education outcomes, workplace productivity, and overall quality of life. Currently, the delivery of ophthalmology services is anchored in 3 major hospitals, with the Subramaniam Bharati Eye Hospital serving as the National Center of Excellence. This facility is a backbone of our public eye care service, offering a broad range of services from routine cataract surgeries, one of the most common and treatable causes of blindness, to advanced surgical procedures such as vitrectomies for retinal disorders, corneal grafts for patients with
Honorable Minister for Health and Wellness of Mauritius, Sri Anil Kumar Bachu, fellow guest of honor, Dr. Thiagarajan, the many distinguished ophthalmologists and specialists in their profession on the stage, starting with the gold medal winner today, Dr. Stephen McLeod, and the pioneer of bringing these techniques in Tamil Nadu and for the world, Dr. Amar, and many officers of the Intra-Implant and Refractive Surgery Association, the many distinguished awardees, both Indian and international, at this event today, and all of the delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for being here. We are very thrilled that you're in Chennai, in our state. Dr. Thiagarajan wondered why she was asked to be here. I have no such doubt. The Chief Minister asked me to step in because he was not able to make it due to appointments. So I'm here, of course, on his directive. But I'm also here because I'm very happy to participate for a few reasons. The first being that, as the Chief Minister says, education and health are his two eyes, and that's what he uses as the analogy, eyes. So in that sense, I'm thrilled to be at an event that imparts education about the health of eyes and about the correction event in Tamil Nadu. For those of you who are not that familiar, you know Tamil Nadu is a pioneer in many aspects. Medicine, in ophthalmology, and it is now a center for medical tourism, drawing people not just to Chennai, but to Madurai, Coimbatore, Salem, Trichy. We have the highest number of government medical colleges and the highest number of government medical seats and beds, and part of that, of course, is the specialization that you all are very prominently representing here. Our focus on the eye goes back in government policy for decades. When our previous Chief Minister, our party leader, Palanivel, was in office, we introduced a Titam called Kannuli Titam, which was a mass campaign to reach over 700,000 people and provide cataract surgeries, vision correction and awareness. It continued, actually that was 1972, then in 2009 we expanded it to school children, and now under our Chief Minister we have expanded it even further and taken a very comprehensive approach, including universal screening of newborns, check for retinopathy in prematurity, and preterm children, and then of course many other advantages. Today Tamil Nadu is a pioneer for on the government side. We have done a lot of things. Private enterprises like Dr. Agarwal and his many initiatives have had a big impact. My own friends in Madurai of the sEyeHospital group have done a lot of pioneering work using AI, pioneered with partnered with Google to do a lot of detection and prediction. And about 6 months ago I was at the Shankar Technology annual awards, so I know we have a sure feet of wonderful institutions in this space. My own personal career, when I was senior managing director at a global bank, our charity, which we put the bulk of our money in, was called Seeing is Believing, to Standard Chartered Bank, and we did this around the world. And so I came as a believer in the value of providing early and relatively low cost intervention and support. As an opposition member of the Legislative Assembly, we started running camps in Madurai, where we have provided tens of people with access to the government cataract surgeries they otherwise entitled to, but simply couldn't reach, and hundreds of individuals with spectacles. So with all this as the background, though I was sent here by diktat, I still say I'm very happy to be here and see many aspects of this conference. Continuous learning is so important in all professions, and this notion of live surgeries, wet labs, and telecasting of things going on, I think is a tremendous opportunity for you to learn. I'm also very happy to see that this is an international conference in every way, and just I'm reminded of my 20 years as an expatriate in the US, of my 30-year expatriate career and all the places I've been as a banker, including San Francisco, LA, Boston, of course, New York, where I worked, Minnesota. So I'm happy to see it's a very international conference. I'm also going to commend the organizers for using this occasion to give these international and Indian awards and honor the pioneers and the exemplary practitioners of your profession. For all of us, recognition from our peers is highly valued and much greater than the normal kind of social award. So I think it's a tremendous idea. I hope you continue it. I congratulate all the winners. I thank all of you, as did Arti, for all of the work you do. I hope you have a wonderful convention. I hope you have a wonderful time in Chennai. And I hope you come back every year and give us the pleasure of your company. Thank you very much.
So, first of all, Indian Intraocular Implant and Refractive Society இங்க பெரிய கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் நடக்கிறது. இதே 2 நாள் கான்ஃபரன்ஸ் இருக்கு. We have about 4,000 doctors from all over the world here. நம்ம என்ன இங்க அட்வான்டேஜ் என்ன இருக்கு? We want to educate and teach eye doctors from all over the world in new techniques. For example, யாருக்கு அடிபட்டுச்சு லென்ஸ் போட முடியல, நம்ம கம் போட்ட உள்ள லென்ஸ் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்றது, அது நம்ம சொல்றது glued IOL. Another new technique which we are going to show now, live surgery. Actual surgery will show live from Agarwal Hospital directly to the hall will be pinhole surgery madri, in which யாருக்கு front cornea damage இருக்கு, we can avoid eye transplantation and make the eye like a pinhole. The conference inauguration another by Mr. Anil Kumar Bachu, our Health Minister of Mauritius, and our special guests of honors were Dr. Aarti Ganesh and our Information Technology Minister. Next to me here is Dr. Stephen McLeod, President and CEO of American Academy of Ophthalmology. This AO na solradhu largest body in the world of eye doctors which educates people everywhere. Another thing நம்ம கிட்ட இங்க இருக்கு mainly is to teach doctors from all over the world how to do புது techniques எப்படி பண்ணோம். That is the main aim. I would also like to thank the Tamil Nadu government, our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Stalin, for always helping us increase healthcare in India and in Tamil Nadu. Sir, I want to thank you personally for all what you are doing, sir. So, latest technologies inga irukku. நம்ம பக்கத்துல இங்க Dr. Maipal Sachdev from Delhi, Dr. Satanshu Mathur, and leading eye doctor from Chennai, Dr. Mohan Rajan. So, all in all, this 2-day conference, now we are going to educate and teach people latest techniques in eye surgery. Thank you very much. Sir, would you like to speak something, say in Tamil? Thank you. Yaar pesno?
Minister.
Minister wants to go. Okay, thank you.